And here comes the abuse sympathizers. Well, did you really consider what your dad probably went through as a child? Did you consider all of those experiences that your mom went through in their trauma history? What about your siblings? They did that to you, but do you think that they were abused too? Cut. In the beginning of your healing journey, you want to be very careful of abuse deniers and abuse sympathizers. You may have already done the hard, scary stuff, which is allowing yourself to accept the abuse that has happened and how it has shaped you. That is its own chapter of life. It's just becoming aware of what has happened and attaching yourself to reality and the reality of what has happened. That's its own thing. It's scary, it's frustrating, it's a process. There's grief, there's pain, there's joy, there's forgiveness, more grief, more pain. There's a whole thing that already happens with that process. You may come across people who deny the abuse when you share your story, and you're already a little bit raw, you're already a little bit vulnerable, not exactly sure if you're making the right decision by removing people out of your life or creating boundaries. And here this abuse denier is telling you that maybe what you experienced was not quite what you experienced, or that you are being too hard on people, or that you shouldn't have the feelings that you have about what has happened. This is where it can become dangerous, because when people are not clear about what has happened and they're still trying to make sense of it, but they're really going after their healing and they're dedicated to their healing, there's already some guilt and shame that is happening because someone is deciding to cut these folks out of their life. And so here comes the abuse denier and sympathizer, making things a little bit more confusing. An abuse denier and an abuse sympathizer can be a friend, it can be a colleague, it can be someone in your family, and it can even be a therapist. They'll start walking you down a line to try to help you make sense of why the abuser abused you. The thing about that is that it does not help. It just makes things a little bit more confusing about what the survivor should do. So when they start that stuff up, all you have to do is just realize that they have no true understanding of what you've experienced. Maybe this is not the right person to be sharing your experience with. Make the decision to not share that information again, or you can confront it. Remember, your healing is reliant on you. The only person that can heal you is you. The only rescuer for you is you. So some of these people may have to go away out of your life. The abuse deniers and sympathizers, despite their intentions, it may not be that those are the right people to tell this information to. And that's okay. You focus on your healing. You focus on doing what you need to do, and you will reach your mountaintop.